Hello, today we are beginning a presidential race in the form of the Political Machine 2016. However, it just so happens that there's a person sitting next to me, which is both disconcerting and at the same time, pretty okay.
The things I had to do to make it here.
The things he had to do, you don't want to know what he had to do. I'm just gonna leave it at maybe there was some coercion, fat stacks of Benjamins, but Chris is here with us for this recording, which is going to be amazing.
I'm Chris. He doesn't have my family.
I don't know if that's factually true, but on the other hand, we are going to get into it, and we are going to be a politician. I swear to goodness, my friend, we will be the greatest politician ever.
I've heard that before somewhere.
Look, don't even go there. We're going to play on normal difficulty because, as we all know, my friend, easy is for fools.
Of course.
Agreed. Of course. So, we need to make for ourselves a nice Why did this face have to come up to us in it?
Is their head supposed to bobble like that?
I don't know, but I can bobble it more if you want. I mean,
I feel like that's not supposed to happen.
At some point, there's going to be some form of whiplash, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, there was that thing she did in the debates where she, would wiggle her shoulders or something.
There was also that thing she did on the runway where she would wiggle her shoulders and then collapse. Well, what? No, I'm not. No, we're just going to go to custom. That's not new. We're going to make a new person. Here we have Average Joe. Mr. Joe Schmoe. Should that be his name? Joe Schmoe?
Sure.
His name is officially Joe Schmoe. What a joker. Joe Schmoe. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. I don't even know. Can't tell. Okay. So we need to do two things to create our masterful candidate. We need to create characteristics from him. Anything from his charisma, which obviously, I don't know if you noticed, but Joe Schmoe is... he's a bit of a nice one. He's kind of like, he's got the face of a young whippersnapper.
Yes.
It's concerning.
He has whipped a lot of snaps.
So many snaps have been whipped by this single man. I believe we need to start by actually customizing how we view our nice little Joe Schmoe. I feel like, what direction are we going to take Mr. Joe Schmoe? Because on one hand, he could be a communist revolutionary. On the other hand, he could be a imperial colonialist, and I don't know if there's any other politicians in existence.
None left anyway.
None. World War I dealt with that one.
Ooh, too soon.
Ooh, should he be too soon? It was 100 years ago. I mean,
98 if you're going by the end. Actually, 97 if you're going by the end. It ended in 1919.
Oh, I see. We're going with the 3-year. I will admit, okay, too soon. Too soon. Only 1 century distance. Should he be a doctor? Feel like he should be. Can we give him like a white doctor's suit? Please tell me we can give him a white doctor's suit. Oh yes.
Dr. Schmoe.
Dr. Schmoe. Professor Schmoe, actually. He didn't get his doctorate yet. It's kind of unfortunate.
I mean, he could be Mr. Dr. Professor Schmoe.
Mr. Doc. I love it. Mr. Dr. Professor Schmoe with a briefcase. I feel like Mr. Dr. Professor Schmoe is a bit older than we would expect him to be. Someone like... like that. Oh, that's so much nicer.
Now, those are jowls.
I mean, isn't, like, the value of a man held in his jowls?
What secrets they must hold.
Such secrets. At least a couple snacks are probably hidden in the jowls at any time.
At the very least, last night's dinner.
Oh, Mr. Joe Schmoe, what hides within your jowls? I don't want to know. Oh, let's see. Let's give him a crooked nose.
My goodness, they have a red one. You can make Dr. Patch Adams. You can make Dr. Patch Adams.
Dr. Patch Adams? I happen to know that we have eye controls. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or we could give him an Egyptian. That makes him look continually high.
I suppose.
Which I'm at once like, I'm concerned about because I don't know if, like, high people can be president, but he may be getting high on his own supply.
Well, you're never supposed to get high on your own supply.
I'm not...
Scarface taught me that.
It's accurate. Oh, yeah, true. I mean, it's accurate, but I'm not certain Joe Schmoe is the... He's got a clown face.
Are we just going for Dr. Killer Clown?
We are officially going for Dr. Killer Clown with a monocle. I don't even care anymore. What's he gonna... What's his hair? Curly? Perfect. Yellow.
Okay.
I feel like he's the combination of, like, some sort of James Bond villain and a disgusting carnival ride that went terribly awry and probably took multiple children down with it.
I think this is the one that they rejected from the hayride because it scared too many kids.
That guy. Well.
Oh,
Woo!
don't do
Woo!
that. Please don't do that.
Look, he'll... I don't want to see... I don't want to see his face anymore. Unfortunately for the American public, he will be forever in the eyesight of the public. Okay. Now we need to give him some form of platform so that we know what he stands for. I feel like he cares about healthcare.
Yeah.
But does he want to repeal Obamacare, though?
So, I mean, it really depends on the kind of doctor, because on the one hand, like, thinking about, like, doctors who have sort of made their opinions known on it, on the one hand, you have, like, Dr. Ben Carson, who is, like, a staunch opponent of it. But then you have someone like Dr. Ezekiel Emanuel, who is very much for it. So...
And Dr. Joe Schmoe just kind of, like, sits in the middle of that? I don't know.
Well, let's see, as we move the slider, let's see what the options are.
Well, we've got, like, slightly in favor in this direction, whereby Joe Schmoe becomes some form of, like, amazing proponent for Obamacare. For repealing Obamacare. Proving that Joe Schmoe does not actually like Obamacare. And probably doesn't like Obama either. Or he can oppose it.
Mm-hmm. But also, just another thing to be cognizant of, we're currently losing capital points, or like political capital. Well, we can only have so much of a stand on so many of the issues.
Well, yeah, we only have 100 points to stand on things. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Perchance, would he care about Zika funding? Or is he more of like one of those psychiatrist doctors who's all about like violence in video games? Which clearly this game causes violent tendencies in children under the age of like 14. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Joe Schmoe definitely cares about violent video games, okay? He's a psychiatrist doctor. He's that kind of doctor.
I mean, you did say you slightly favor video game violence. So are you saying you are a proponent of games being more violent, or...
I'm saying that this is now going up to a 15, and we'll deal with our policies when we get on the stage.
The Grand Theft Auto candidate. I love it.
Grand Theft Auto candidate. The best. Outsourcing jobs. NSA surveillance.
Wow, National Anthem protests. This game is current.
Oh, National Anthem protests.
How does Joe Schmoe feel about that?
I have to say, having viewed Joe Schmoe, he does not seem to be a totally conservative man in his views. He is very much against nationalism, while at the once he's publicly against nationalism and thereby is for National Anthem protests, but at the same time he's secretly in favor of nationalism itself. He's a very broken, like, figure in his own brain.
What a web Joe Schmoe does weave.
Funding NASA. Oh, he's a doctor, though. Well, he's a professor. He's a doctor, Mr. Professor.
Yeah.
Joe Schmoe. He's all about sciences. Look, he loves sciences so much.
That'll especially help in Florida.
Very much help in Florida. He also very much likes gun rights because, as we all know, every doctor likes gun rights because people getting shot increases hospitalization which creates hospital jobs. Citation needed.
I feel as though we will need that as like a postscript of every slightly specious statement that we make. Either citation needed or please don't sue us.
Probably every statement ever made by... I can't... I don't know. Do we fight ISIS? We fight ISIS. We can't be for ISIS.
I mean, I suppose you could be for fighting ISIS or against fighting ISIS. That doesn't necessarily mean you approve of the work that they're doing, just perhaps there are other recourses of action.
I only think in the form of political dichotomies, whereby you either want to kill everyone or you're a tree hugger on every issue. Like, literally, you just spend your day hugging trees.
Okay, so if in this instance I wanted to not hug trees, I would immediately have to begin killing people?
Yes. But not trees, because that...
Oh, no, can't kill trees. Can never kill trees.
Never kill trees.
That Avatar taught me that.
Oh, yeah. You know, you destroy entire cultures by killing trees.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then all the animals like band together to fight you and murder you. It's just a mess.
All of the animals and the natives. Gotta hate the natives.
The natives are okay. I mean, I prefer them in Fern Gully, but that's just me.
I personally prefer them under the firm grasp of imperialism. Thereby, we're not curbing Russian might. Not to put a political statement on Russia or anything, but totally political statement on Russia there. Putin.
Putin what?
Putin it in there, boys? Yeah, you know what that means. Don't look at me like that. I know you're looking at me. You're judging right now. I see how it is.
I'm most certainly not judging.
And then, I don't know, fixing Flint water crisis? Sure. That's not a random...
Wow, they're laying it on thick there with the crying baby.
They're really laying it on thick. No, this is a politically neutral game, actually? No. Okay.
So now that we've figured out our platform...
There we have the platform. Now we need the person himself.
Yes.
Oh, my word. I feel like... I don't know. I think there's going to be a significant quantity of media bias towards Joe Schmoe. If for no other reason than that, whatever. So I feel like the media is going to be all over his face. It's going to be the worst. And probably the fact that he's a clown is going to reduce his credibility a little bit.
Yeah, it just might.
Have you ever trusted a clown in your life?
Aside from Ronald McDonald, no.
You trust Ronald McDonald?
Hey, he was the only thing standing between me and my Happy Meal, and I was 6.
Why was Ronald McDonald specifically standing between you and your Happy Meal? Did you get in like a tussle with Ronald McDonald?
The employee put the statue in the wrong place, okay?
Oh, I see how it is. As, of course, a college-educated man, ignoring Ronald McDonald, he is a very intelligent person, I would feel. He has at least 8 intelligence.
And the fact that he's a doctor makes him quite rich, so he should probably have a lot of money.
Oh yeah, he needs a ton of money. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of points to get him a ton of money. Maybe we should get him some fundraising. I don't know if he is a good fundraiser.
Maybe drop his appearance down a little bit. After all,
drop down Is he charismatic? I mean, he is a clown. In the very least, he can make people laugh. I mean,
if you can't necessarily tell the difference between a hysterical guffaw and a hysterical sob...
That is a small problem. Your charisma has dropped, Joe Schmoe. Oh, my word. Does he have any political experience? I don't think he has.
He's a clown doctor.
I mean...
So he's either has none or he has the most. One of the two.
Yeah, one of those. I'm not even touching that one. That is, he's gonna have some stamina. He's a hardworking, diligent clown.
He's the only one capable of balancing the country on his nose.
Then, I don't know. Experience, intelligence, media bias. He has little religious appeal. The minority of clowns really enjoy him. And he's a really stamina-based dude.
Okay.
We've done it. We've done it. It may have taken a while, but Joe Schmoe himself has become the greatest politician that one has ever seen in the entirety of the world.
One last thing. What state is he from?
What state? He can't be from Indiana. Indiana's... I feel like a Joker like this has to be from a tiny state. What is the most backwater place that one can possibly think of where you could actually hide out as a clown and not immediately, like, I don't know, be pelted with, I don't know, what, fruit? Random fruits? Kansas? Louisiana?
Florida?
Florida? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he's totally the Florida man. The standard Florida man who, I don't know, gets arrested for trying to suplex a crocodile. There we go. Welcome. Is he a Democrat? I don't even know. It's hard to say. We're going to have to...
they say this game isn't political, giving us only two options.
Well, we... I don't know if that's political or the reality of the situation, but...
Let's just leave him a Democrat.
Is he a donkey or an elephant? He's a Democrat. Welcome, Joe Schmoe. You're a Democrat. You exist in the world. My friend, you will go on to great things in the world, or, I mean, you'll just be a clown with a monocle. And, anyway. For now, that will bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time we will return with Mr. Chris.
How's it going?
That guy with that voice. And we will begin the great adventures of Joe Schmoe beyond the aspect of being simply a politician that exists. He will be president, or probably, I don't know, riots? Question mark?
YOLO.
YOLO. YOLO. So until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.